So,
Heh.
where we last left off, the party traveled to a keep known as Sif's Hillside, and after learning that a battle took place within the day that they traveled, they began to tend to all of the wounded and learn of the losses that the fiefdom of Shulagan faced. A small detachment was set off, about 600 men, designed to harry the much larger forces of the fiefdom of Warrior, pushing them further into a retreat and maybe hopes of getting all the way to the Warrior capital. But the party has elected to go down to the battlefield, and after looting and then a fight with the specters and zombies of the corpses once on the battlefield, which you note, some of you, this is the first time you've ever even seen this. While some have likely heard tales.
Yes, like seeing dead?
Yes. Seeing undead. That's might be what you just said. But the last energy from the specter returns to the ground where it came from, and the stench of death fills your nostrils once more. Do you notice ravens cawing in the trees that take flight over the party, and a wind blows north, buffeting clothes around your injured bodies. Weary, but with the adrenaline of battle pumping through your veins, you're still filled with a sense of confusion and pride. As I already said, the majority of you may have heard of zombies and specters in fairy tales, but it's likely no one's ever seen one in person, much less fought one to the death. The sun has long set by this point, twilight saying its last goodbye as you gather up any ammunition you may have left, and your stomachs remind you of a dinner you haven't yet had. Finally stepping off the battlefield, the grass breathes life into your step as you walk the 2 miles back up to the keep with someone's torch or lantern lighting the way. Now, this is probably right before you head off. What would you all like to do?
I am presently physically treating anything I haven't healed with magic yet.
Yep.
I wish to get the fuck out of here.
Where are we right now?
You are still on the battlefield where
On
you
the
fought.
battlefield.
Yeah, you're standing
Okay.
amongst the corpses of dozens of soldiers. At least.
First thing I'm gonna do is just like drop to my knees and just like pant for a while.
Okay, so
Who
who is technically still injured? Otherwise, I'm going to be healing Petho.
I'm at 1 HP.
You're at 1. Okay, I am pouring medical kit uses into you.
Okay, I don't know what my health is at because I remember I applied the long rest to my sheet at the end of the session because AJ said we could.
Yeah, I kind of did
Well,
the
you're
same.
about to long rest anyway, so you
Yeah.
don't really need to worry. You're not going to have a combat between now and going to sleep.
I'm already at 29 HP.
Whoa, barbarians.
I'm at
Well, yeah. Quick vibe check. We're back on the battlefield.
Yep.
Roleplay started.
So, I am presently physically treating Enodia. So.
Angela is definitely getting the fuck out of here. Potentially even going to tell, like, her superiors or whatever about what the fuck she just saw and dealt with.
Mm-hmm. So Angela goes back up to Sif's hillside pretty early. Nodia, while you're being treated, you feel a sort of itchiness in the wounds.
Is this
infection?
I really want to scratch this. Is this normal?
Make a medicine check.
Play a zombie.
I mean, infection.
Yeah, I am now quite glad that I made sure I was not play a zombie.
Please roll in spam.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
The zombies were too stupid to hit me.
I
That's
rolled an 8, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, according to your vast amounts of medical knowledge, which you totally have, this is not normal.
Shocker. Truly.
Why am I itching? This.
Okay. Could I roll, and do you mind if I use my new dice?
Good.
Okay. Ooh, okay, that's a dirty 20. Medicine.
Cecilia understands this a lot more. This is, if Enodia describes it, it's a weird mixture of just a simple wound that got dirty really early on, and possibly an allergic reaction, depending on how she's describing it. But as far as you know, she's not infected with anything serious.
It might be some minor infection, but it could also be some allergic reaction. Are you allergic to anything?
As a matter of fact.
I've got a pollen allergy, but
Yeah, as
Oh,
long as they're not
crap,
dead.
that's the primary ingredient in my healing salve. Well, you're going to be dead before the end of the night. So sorry. But that'll
Okay.
still be
Fucking
$1,500.
So I wanna
Derek,
dig through my medical supplies for like
I thought you were gonna say I won't take the wound.
no.
I would
Okay.
like to dig up.
Let me
Your hands away from
finish,
me.
please.
Maybe.
So I would like to dig through my medical supplies to see if I can't find some antiseptic and possibly even like probiotic or antibiotic. I forgot which one is supposed to be good for infections.
hold on a second. They have antibiotics in
It would have been very primitive.
It's called.
I
It's
don't
called.
think this is
It's
Dr.
called
Stone,
dandelion.
though.
It's called dandelion root.
You basically find a very, very refined medical gin.
Yes, alcohol.
Of course, that's for the doctor.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me do the voice.
Voice.
This might sting a
Well-
little bit.
And I'm going to
Okay.
kind of put it on a cloth and I'm going to start, gently cleaning out the wounds.
Ow, what is that stuff?
It's alcohol.
Liquid death.
It is liquid pain.
I didn't know alcohol was supposed to be rubbed on people.
It's good for cleaning wounds.
I'll take your word for it.
Is this normal?
It is called liquid pain.
That's an interesting name. I wonder why they chose that. Actually, I think I get it.
Gosh, I sure wonder.
Is this normal for you? Getting into trouble?
Getting attacked by zombies.
Getting attacked by zombies? No, not really.
Oh yeah, I do this every Monday.
Getting in trouble and all that.
I guess I'm not exactly on the most friendly circumstances, but I haven't had my brains tried to be eaten in a while.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I suppose that bit's obvious.
I guess so.
Grr.
Ah!
Sorry.
I guess you're trying your best. Look at that guy. He's like scot-free.
We mean.
Wait, isn't Chucky also really injured?
There's
Unless you're
probably
pointing.
You know, I think I should probably grab my character sheet at this point. So, excuse me really quickly.
You just point at the bloody mess of Chucky.
I was mostly talking about like Viking, but Chucky works
Chucky.
too.
It's probably Viking that isn't injured, but like Viking's short and behind Chucky, so it looks like you're pointing at Chucky.
No, hold on. They just point to a vaguely Chucky-shaped mound of flesh.
Yeah, it's not even Chucky; it's just a corpse on the ground.
He kind of looks like Chucky.
Can we give this corpse Chucky a proper burial?
I guess that's a good plan.
Give at least one of these soldiers a burial.
You assume it might take quite a while.
Oh.
You can do
Well,
it tomorrow,
how late
though,
is it?
easily. It's very late. As I said, it's
Ah,
past twilight, and none of you have eaten dinner yet.
I wasn't there for that introduction.
Sorry.
I'm not entirely sure what else I'm going to be able to do. It's probably best that you get something to eat.
Yeah, that's always solid advice.
All right then.
Make
You
sure
know-
to drink plenty of water.
You know,
Hey,
it's-
Yeah, hydrated.
Yeah!
Hey,
Hydration!
Hydration Nation, baby.
Oh, I
is
like
there
that.
an inn in this town?
Sorry?
Is there an inn at this town or wherever the fuck we are?
There is.
The
In
tents.
what?
If everyone agrees it's time to head back up.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm
Sister's already one off.
Yes.
She's not waiting
Yeah.
for these bitches to get themselves killed.
So I mean,
So,
I'm okay with heading back to the town, but I'm still trying to treat people. I mean, I could walk and treat people at the same time, or I can wait till we get to town to treat people if need be.
Or we can just sort of time skip that and pretend that you treated them and then are now heading back.
Or you could treat me.
by the time you're all vaguely treated, given first aid and stuff that won't prevent you from immediately bleeding out or getting infected, you walk the mile or two back up to Sif's hillside, and at the gate you find Angela very annoyedly trying to talk her way past the guards and seemingly not doing very well. These are different guards from earlier today, and they seem to be mildly hostile. Identify yourselves.
We just want some food.
I'm sorry. I'm a medic. I was here earlier. I was treating these people.
His unholy eminence, Rashma Hadani Muhammad, blah, 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 blah. The rest of my name's not important. I'm really royal and rich and famous, and you need to put me up in your best accommodations and put my friends up in some good ones, too. Thank you very much, and good day to you, sir.
I kind of look at him
Well,
aghast.
we're here.
I kind of look at him aghast, like, what
They
the world?
both look just mouthed agape, like, what the
They better
fuck
be like,
did you
make
just spit
a
out of your mouth?
dissection.
Can I just use the friends cantrip to just get past these guys?
The
Go
friends
ahead and make an
cantrip.
intimidation with disadvantage, Chucky.
With what?
Disadvantage.
Friends can't. For some reason, can I use Friends like Friends the TV series?
Ooh, yeah, hey, that's not a bad idea there.
That's your verbal component.
I'm just casting the friends cantrip on like each of these guys to just like get past them because I don't fucking care if they're mad after I'm gone because I'm fucking gone.
Yeah, but if we're going to be staying here,
And I'm wearing a fucking mask.
I just
I-
said
I'm
that I was a
wearing a-
medic.
I'm wearing a mask. I can just put on a different mask later so they can't recognize me.
So,
which one am I
Chucky, what
making?
was your roll?
Intimidation?
intimidation, yes.
This.
His name is so long that it intimidates people.
What's,
Well, that was his attempt, but if he actually got through it, it wouldn't be disadvantage.
that'll be 12?
Okay, hold on a second.
Well,
Yeah.
Hey, AJ, are you saying that if he can manage to say his full name successfully, he can actually intimidate people with it, like without disadvantage?
yeah, because he was trying to use rank to intimidate them, but he didn't use his full rank.
Yeah, because no,
However,
actually, technically, I
okay.
did. I just didn't use my
So-
full name. But
Yeah.
yeah, I couldn't be bothered. But
So the guards react poorly to that. They seem like, yeah, and you know you have full title,
was a
right?
snap
Of course. But then they notice Cecilia and how bloody she is. Oh, wait, you're the one who healed up Gem, right?
Jim?
Yeah.
Gem. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I kind of
Didn't
just
Angela
nod.
help some people fucking heal by making sure they took their fucking medicine? So wouldn't they potentially recognize Angela too?
You're less
They
notable that way.
might recognize a couple of you. You guys have been moving around this town for a while now. Yeah. Listen, the town's really full now. A lot of the refugees from around have been coming in, trying to get food for free. It's chaotic in there, but we'll let you in.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And the portcullis slides open. It's not much of a drawbridge, but it's like maybe 10 feet long, but that opens as well. Goes down as well for the guards to let you in. And you are now in Sif's Hillside. There is a pub, or an inn, as one of you had already asked, the Kobold's Coin, which some of you may have already visited.
I fully intend
the rest of the party.
return to that inn, find some food, and rent a room because fuck sleeping in a tree
Go to
tonight
sleep.
with injuries. Yeah, I don't feel like sleeping in a tree while I'm injured.
Pajama party time.
So,
I don't feel like dealing with like a bear fucking smelling my blood and my
That's fair.
So, I too will be seeking food, trying to avoid any sort of confrontation I can. If somebody wants their seat, I'm just gonna get up and move because that's what I do.
How much does dinner and a room for one night cost?
thick. That's not what I was looking for. Hold on.
It costs thick.
I'm pulling up my notes. Give me a sec.
It costs that thick,
Thick.
and
I like how
Angela.
You beat me to it.
It costs that thick. And Angela can definitely pay.
Good to know. Okay. You step into the inn. It's even more crowded than before, and this time it's not exclusively the mercenaries that were here before, or even just the levies. It's still quite busy, even though it's probably pushing like 9 or 10 p.m. And the wait staff seem to be getting desperate, as it looks like they are running out of stuff to serve the guests. However, if you speak to one, you may order food. I know people are going to ask, so let's just quickly go through food orders as a fancy waiter halfling steps up to you and says, "Well, welcome. How can I take your orders?"
I'll take a peanut butter and jelly on the rocks, please.
What the fuck?
Just some
Crust
soup.
on the side.
On the fucking side. Oh my God. Can I assassinate this man? Can I hire myself to assassinate him?
All right, I'll just mark that down as our blonde beer.
Sure. We'll go with that.
It's the Stalwart Claw brand. Are you all right with that?
I suppose I could settle.
All right. And are you all ordering separately, or will this be on a tab?
These bastards can
cares?
pay for them. These bastards can pay for themselves.
I'd like some soup and some bread, maybe with some
Camaraderie,
mayo.
much?
Yeah, Angela's definitely not sharing money at all.
Dinner's on me!
Oh, thank you, my friend.
So everything's on Viking.
Yeah!
All right.
What a great man.
Wait,
I'm
hold on. Did you offer to pay for everyone?
Sorry.
Did Viking just offer to pay for everyone's food and the room, or just the food?
He just
For
had
one
food.
up! Ah! Woo!
Viking, my man.
I'm
We should
sorry,
talk when
sir.
we get back
I
to my
can't
kingdom.
entirely understand you when you're shouting.
Well,
That's
the only
okay.
way to properly communicate.
You are very generous.
I'm just shouting room, food, while just banging the table.
All right. The rooms will be 2 silver a night per bed. Each room contains about 4 beds, so you may
Is
all
there
share
a-
one if you wish.
Is there a room that is like good for just one person? So Angela doesn't have to share a room with a bunch of
Unfortunately,
guys.
none of our rooms are very private.
Angela just like looks very, very annoyed.
Well, lucky for you, I'm cheap as hell, so let's all sleep in the bed.
I'm not sure entirely sure if that's lucky, but we'll go with that for now, Viking.
So, one bed for everyone?
I guess they can sleep on the floor.
If any of you touch me, you're losing a hand.
Good thing I like my hands.
But is it possible not to touch?
Alright, I'll mark that down as one room. One bed.
One dead.
Did you say a one room with one bed?
No, I'm sorry, I meant one bed. If you don't purchase the other beds in the room, there's quite a few people here, so you'll be sharing.
Yeah, no, Angela's gonna pay for her
Said I'd be
own.
paying!
Okay, look, Angela is going to pay for her own bed,
You know,
as in a bed
How very
all to her fucking self.
Okay, so 2 beds then. For 1 night each. That will be another 2 silver to your tab.
Ooh.
Anything else? Drinks, food. We have a
How much
little.
is Angela?
Can
How
I
much
have a
is
bowl of
Angela?
rice?
How much is Angela
Sorry?
paying? How much is it?
2
Because she's
silver the lady.
okay. Thank you.
Can I have a bowl of rice?
What?
Oh, rice sounds good. I want that too.
The boat
Rice
of
sounds exotic.
Yes, we can have a large bowl of fries for 3 copper.
Right.
The rice. The rice is right.
I guess that works too.
Can I have some soup, maybe with some bread and ale?
I'm sorry, speak up, miss. I can't hear you that well.
Could I have some soup, maybe with some bread and ale?
Soup, bread, and ale, 3 copper total.
Some yeast and water.
yeast and water. Oh my god, you're.
And will that be all?
People are all dumb.
I take pride in that.
That sounds like it'll be all. So, for you, good sir, that'll be 3 silver, 1 copper piece. And for you, miss, 2 silver. Everything will be with you quite shortly. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
she just
you.
sort of hands him the
Thank
silver in like a very annoyed expression.
So
Sounds
yeah,
So
I can
I'd be
covering all.
paying.
Yep.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
she's paying for her own bed. She is paying for her own bed.
The way you say that, Viking, it concerns me, I must say.
Can I sleep on the floor between you two's beds?
Who said they'll be sleeping next to each other?
Okay, hold on.
Fair
Important
enough.
question. Important question. Anodia is female, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I just style choices.
Yeah, okay, well, yeah. If you ask, Angela might share with you.
I'm gonna sleep on the floor though.
Ask and you shall receive.
Turns out just everyone's sleeping on the floor and no one's sleeping on either of the beds.
Angela just commands you all to get off the bed. She moves them next to each other to make one giant bed and just sleeps on that.
Minecraft bed
Okay.
moment.
No kidding.
So,
Thanks for the meal, Viking.
as you settle down to eat, you have a lively tavern in front of you, and you notice a couple of things as you're digging through your meal. The first is at some point during the night, you see a halfling woman sitting alone at a table, reading a very intricate looking letter, and with a rather large bag of gold on her left. She's writing in intricate ink and seems to be singing something.
Is she like near the stairs or anything like out like is there like a decent position where I might be able to peer over her shoulder like inconspicuously? At some point?
Yes. Make a stealth check.
Stand on the table and just. Excuse me, ma'am, but I couldn't help but notice that you were reading.
All right. My brain. How is a 19?
You peek over and you see, "My dearest Fletcher Down, business is going well over in West Ferryton. I have seen many customers, and I have unfortunately gained many debts. Not to worry though, we won't need to pluck into our savings. I have a idea for this. Kindest loves and regards, your husband."
What does that mean?
Hold on, didn't you say this was a lady?
This is a lady.
Hubby.
Oh.
Okay, so this person looks like a lady, but in the letter is addressing herself as
She's reading
the
it.
husband.
It was,
she's not right.
Oh,
it was,
she's
it was
reading it.
to her.
Oh, okay.
I thought she was writing it.
No,
I thought she
she's
was
reading
forging it. Like,
Oh.
However, as you watch, she pulls out a parchment and ink and writes down, "Thank you for your message, my dearest Hobble Lily."
that's it.
That's what Angela sees before she realizes who she's writing to.
Who's she writing to?
Oh, is that the guy we killed?
Dearest Hobble Lily.
Hobble, wobble, wobble.
Is
Yes,
that
it is the guy you killed.
Still feel so absolutely terrible about that. So absolutely terrible.
I mean, Angela was the one who killed him, but to be completely honest, he had it coming.
Yes, but still, I couldn't help but care at all.
Nah, Angela doesn't really like regret killing him. He had it coming.
Sarcasm.
Actually, wasn't it technically Gareth who killed him?
Yeah.
No, wasn't this the guy that like stole like the watch?
No, this was the guy from the first town.
That guy. Yeah, no, she's just like, whoa, rest, just steer clear of that, not my problem.
Right?
Yeah, I think we can only make trouble there.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be fun? No, I'm kidding.
You have enough money already, Chucky.
Doesn't mean I don't need more.
I'm blinking.
Hey, I'm playing a rich person. Give me a break.
And I'm just waiting to eat some food!
Hey, man!
You are eating all your food at this point.
Let's go. Like, I wanted some rice, but this guy said fries, so I'm eating my fries.
Yeah, Angela just like, took her plate and just went and sat on the stairs to eat. She sort of just wants to like stay away from you guys and also just sort of be able to eye the entire place inconspicuously.
A plate of what? Sorry.
Her plate of food, whatever the fuck it was we ordered.
Okay. I'll just say, like, you pile whatever food's left, 5 copper pieces.
Yeah.
Don't touch on my fries.
No,
Can I touch
Now.
your fries?
You talked about spaghetti.
You did pay
Can
for them,
I
so yes,
touch
you can share.
fries, please?
Huh?
Eventually, the night comes to a close, and the tavern has now gone to just a couple of sad sops sitting at the bar, drinking their woes away, many of them already injured. One blatantly missing a leg, and it looks like freshly as well. But late in the night, you all eventually decide it's time to go to sleep. You go into your room with 2 beds purchased, and you find Taryn in the third, and another much older peasant who seems moderately wealthy in the fourth. As you walk in, Taryn sees you. Oh, hi! I didn't expect you all to be here.
Taryn is the guy who we got the amulet back for, right?
Yes, he is
Okay.
wearing it now.
Does he spot Angela on the stairs? He's sort of just skulking over there.
Well,
Yeah.
We fast forwarded to, like, when we got in the room.
Oh, wait.
this is
Hold
once you get into your room because it's late at night.
Okay, wait.
I'm kind of
So
hanging in
Taryn
the
just
back.
enters our room. Taryn just enters our room.
No, you enter the room he is in. I said each room has 4 beds, and you only bought 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm smooth brain. Okay.
Are our
I'm-
beds next to each other?
I'm kind of
Yes.
just quiet
Doesn't-
in the back of the group.
It's
I'll
basically
just sleep.
1 bed in each corner.
I'll just sleep here. I point to, like, the space between the 2 beds we purchased.
I hop directly onto the bed with full force, and I'm just like, so.
I
I'm just motioning everyone to join me.
I haven't done that in a long time.
Sorry, who's on the bed and who's motioning for who?
Viking is
None of y'all can
on the
see.
bed, motioning for literally everyone to get on the bed with him.
But everybody else.
Yeah.
I'm
All
I'm
like
honest-
It's a slam car, but it's a bed.
I'm honestly not sure what to do with this, so I'm just going to kind of look
And
around.
something you really
nervously.
notice how genuine his smile is. Just like, yeah, he just wants you to be on his bed.
I'm
This
just
guy's like Donkey Kong. I like him.
I'm gonna look around kind of nervously and then kind of just
I know you're looking around and just like,
skittishly
hey,
climb
Cecilia!
onto the bed.
Bed! Yeah, welcome to the bed.
I'm just
On the bed now.
I
I
kind
mean,
of
like,
just
nod at you and
Hey,
chuckle, but not
hey,
really get in the
Chucky.
bed.
I kind of just
Chucky!
shrink.
Yeah, man. What's up?
I'm just
Welcome to
like
the bed, bro.
I'm just kind of like on the corner
Yeah,
of the bed,
man.
trying to take up as little space as possible.
Bed party, bro.
Is this an experience I need?
It is.
Totally. I don't know. I
You
don't know
never
why
would have done that until you've been on a bed with 3 other people.
why I'm talking like an old pothead. I don't know, but
Okay, so important question. All right. Hold on. Does anyone try to share Angela's bed or something?
If they do, I fight them.
No.
I'll fight you.
No, not really. I'm just on the corner
I
of
guess.
Viken's bed, trying to like take up
Yeah!
as little space as possible.
No, take up as much space as
I obviously seem a little nervous as I'm scrunched up onto the corner of the bed.
You know what? All right, I'm gonna get on the bed.
Yeah, join
Yeehaw.
the experience.
Yeah, you gotta join in, man. You ain't lived till you've been in the bed. Anyhow.
It's so
If this makes you so happy,
I love it.
I will give you.
You haven't
You know-
lived till you've been in the bed.
The last time I was in a group like this, we were all so far spread apart. It's nice to be this connected.
Very literally so.
Isn't that a good thing?
So Angela still has just this bed all to herself, and yeah, if anyone touches her, they're losing a hand.
Hey, Angela.
Tickle fight! No, I'm kidding.
I just do another one of those like really big smiles with the exaggerated expressive face at Angela motioning to get in the bed with whatever room my arm has.
This man makes me smile.
Like Donkey Kong.
Like when you do that, she just snaps her like little like short sword or whatever the fuck it is out of its sheath at you.
Man, what
I
a
see.
party pooper.
Karen speaks up from across the room. Hey, come on, guys. I know I might not know what all of you are doing, but it doesn't seem that friendly.
I turn very, very slowly to this person, and then I do the exact same smile motion.
Threatening.
Menacing. Just
All right.
absolute mad lad.
This guy's already basically in like his pajamas, or just his underclothes, and he takes off the amulet, puts it on the side table, and then like runs over and jumps on the bed, pushing you guys all up into the air.
Yeah.
Well, you're missing out.
Okay, considering I'm scrunched up on a corner, how well do
Fetal
I
position,
land?
Cecilia bounce.
You got like either stood up or just punched directly up and then back down.
I'm on the
That's
corner.
awesome.
I'm on the corner of the bed.
Yeah, you're probably
guess
stood
what?
up then.
That's how it works.
Okay. Okay.
I just seem a little flustered.
So far, the guys are just being complete dumbasses, and
Right.
Cecilia is just like, what's Cecilia doing?
I'm flustered.
The
I'm
guys,
timid.
meaning
I'm
like
just
literally
nervous.
just a mix of
Literally what?
like it's a mix of men and women on that bed.
I know. I'm talking about the guys in our party, the dumbasses.
Oh, okay.
All right, I will admit,
So
this
much
is
fun.
getting weird.
Then I just close my eyes and go to sleep while everyone is on top of me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like because I was just about to say, like with that, like just seeing how stupid they're being, Angela would probably share her bed with Cecilia and Enodia woman.
Triple bed.
Well, when you guys are done with that,
unless I'm offered specifically, I'm gonna take the floor.
Yeah, same.
Nah, she'll say it like kind of just like quietly and all that, but like just you want to just not sleep on the floor and sleep up here.
Yeah, that does sound pleasant. Thank you.
mean, are you really okay with that?
Don't question it before I change my mind.
All right.
so it sounds like all three girls
see
squatted in
everyone.
one bed, Viking by himself.
I see someone getting off
Viking
the
by
bed,
himself?
going to Angela.
Hold on, weren't the guys sharing the bed?
Who's Chucky?
No.
Yeah, Viking and Chucky.
Oh, Chucky's here too, right?
Oh,
Oh,
you, Chucky.
them's fighting words.
We have 5 people here. I thought we had 4. Oops. Well, then Chucky can be with Viking. If he wants.
Once again, I just try and do my best to like take up as little space as possible on the bed.
Chucky, you won't abandon me, right?
I'm starting to think it's a good thing Angela uses a chest instead of a backpack because she can lock it.
So, sleep eventually comes to all of you. And Chucky, two things happen for you tonight.
Double Chucky.
The first is, as you're sleeping, you find yourself under a sky of thunderclouds. No
Another
rain,
Viking.
just high, high thunder. And there starts to rise this deafening screech, starting slow with just a whistle, and then dancing around you. You feel like you can reach out and touch it with just a step. And then suddenly, BAM! There's a thunderclap and pure silence. You see the clouds high above slowly twirl down into a twister that lands in front of you and takes the form of some sort of humanoid. It looks up towards you and says, "You, my oh so recent thrall. You've proved well today. Congratulate you. But know this. You are not the only one of mine in your company. One of you is much better than you. After all, you are simply weak, a recruit. But
Who's this talking
you
to?
have much to learn." This is to Chucky.
Okay.
If he's, I hope he is actually listening and not just muted and gone. Are
Me
you there?
too.
Cash, are you there?
You're muted.
Oh.
Oh no. I was
Okay,
enjoying
you
the
know what?
stream.
Yeah, let's do someone else's thing first.
I mean, fair enough.
Because I don't think he's actually here. Okay. Instead of all that,
Erase it from your mind.
Cecilia,
Whoa.
Ooh.
you have what can only be described as a nightmare. You see where you came from, and the twisted
Cecilia.
creatures that roamed those halls before you ran away. You see the corpses of the failures, the blood draining away into clearly pre-established drains. You see the carnage of the flesh being ripped and torn and ground up and then fed to you. You can't escape it, but at the same time, you know you already have. Now he's back. Okay.
Okay. So, is there anything else?
No. Aside from an idea. Something that comes to you that simply says the first letter of every word.
And I remember this when I wake up.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
Now we get to Chucky.
If I may, throughout the night, I am, I'm a little jittery. It's like if anybody's paying attention, I twitch, almost like I'm squirming, but not really. And silent tears stream down my face throughout this nightmare. And I also have some slight convulsions when other things come up, like flesh being fed to me.
Angela or Enodia, who of you is next to her?
Do you want to roll for it? Yeah, let's roll 1d2. 1 for me, 2 for Angela. Okay, me.
Enodia, you're kind of like kicked by Cecilia in the middle of the night, and you wake up and see her crying, squirming.
Is she awake?
Doesn't look like it.
Then I'll try and shake her.
Remember Bot's channel for that. So, Cecilia, you're shaken awake.
You didn't look so hot.
Wow, rude. You won't even tell her she's pretty?
No, right? Come on, Evan.
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
What?
I didn't mean to.
You didn't mean what?
I didn't.
You
mean-
know.
I didn't mean to wake you or anything. I'm sorry.
Okay, what's troubling you?
I kind of just shake my head a little bit.
You sure you don't want to tell me? I'm good with a lot of things.
Oh, I want you to roll me persuasion.
Okay, I think I have a +0 to persuasion. And bots.
AJ,
You mean
AJ,
no modifier?
AJ, I'm just kind of reluctant. So what do you want the AC to be?
It's your choice.
25.
That's a 9, by the way.
I don't think the AC matters if it's a 25.
So,
That's a good point. Okay, 20.
Enodia, you don't have any bonuses to persuasion?
Nope, just a 10 for charisma.
Aren't you a sorcerer?
I'm a druid.
Oh, what? I did not realize that. Okay, that's cool. Druid, we got a druid in the party.
Yeah, druids are cool.
I'm just gonna.
Dude, yeah, druids are fucking awesome.
No, I don't want to.
Okay.
Your choice.
Well, fine. I guess you don't have to spill your life secrets to me if you don't want to.
Well, I'll be here, but good night then. Hope you do good in whatever you're dealing with.
Thanks.
I'm just gonna try and lie back down.
I'm gonna try and go back to sleep as well.
So, while you two tentatively go back to sleep, now we get to Chucky. You
Whoa.
missed like 5 minutes of me trying to talk to you because I didn't realize you were gone.
But I said I was gone
Chucky.
and I was muted and everything.
Tonight, two things happened to you.
Oh boy.
The first is You awaken to find yourself dreaming, standing in an open field, the grass made of bone, beneath a sky of high thunderclouds. No rain, only thunder, and as the bones begin to whirl up around you, a slow, high-pitched shriek begins to rise from the very ground beneath you, and it rises into a cacophony before clap! The bones all fall away, and it's replaced by sudden, pristine silence. The thunderclouds above you begin to coalesce into a tornado, which reaches the land about a few hundred meters off and slowly gets closer and closer before it is no more than 10 feet from you before it becomes a humanoid form. Almost regal in its presentation, but clouded in shadow and veiled in mist. It speaks with a booming voice and says, "Recruits, you signed your soul away a long time ago, but now it is relevant for me to actually speak to you."
Oh. At this point, I will now realize that who this is, and drop and grovel.
You are weak. Practically worthless. However, you are not alone. In your company, there is another of my followers.
Oh, I mean,
They are
what'd you say?
far more skilled than you.
Oh.
You are to seek them out. Request that they teach you how to truly wield my power.
I mean, as you command, my lord.
Out of character.
Candace
That's
sneers
wrong.
at you.
My lord, if I may be so bold, I don't suppose you could maybe provide me with the information of who this person is, could you, my lord, oh great one? Or is, of course, if it's too much trouble, obviously.
Your first test is to see if you are smarter than a sheep and figure it out for yourself.
That makes sense. That's fair. Thank you for this opportunity, oh great lord one.
He keeps up the hard look, but he disappears as the mist disappears around him. You immediately awake in a cold sweat, the feeling of electricity coursing through your veins. You look around and you see the three girls in the bed, Viking next to you, drooling on your arm. Taryn.
Fitting.
Taryn's awake. He is sort of just looking over his amulet in the lamplight of a single candle, basically, in a jar, which is some consider a lamp. As well as the old man who, it looks like a drop of blood is spilling from his mouth and onto the floor. You hear a footstep, just one, and you turn to the window and you see a shadowy figure just outside. It ducks behind the window as soon as you look at it, and then you blink. It's Taryn's asleep, and there's no blood on the other old man.
Oh.
You don't know what you just saw.
Oh, but I think I do.
Was it the imposter?
Shut up.
Yeah, I think the imposter
I'm
has
removing
revealed
your
himself.
inspiration.
Oh,
What?
Was it the imposter?
I think I was given a premonition of the imposter.
The imposter just invented.
My god. Enodia had inspiration?
No.
yeah, got it.
Yeah.
But not
Well,
anymore.
not anymore.
Or
Do I have any inspiration?
No.
No.
Aw, sadness.
There was some
did
good
that happen in
roleplay
the
early
first
in the
5
session.
minutes?
It basically did, yeah. A lot of the inspiration came early.
Huh.
But
Okay. Anyways.
eventually, everyone finally gets to sleep, and dawn comes with a heavy wind, buffeting the shutters of Sif's hillside and making everyone bundle up tight against the chill.
Did you forget to do anything for Angela, or are you just not doing
I did not
anything?
forget.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Also, technically, I didn't do anything for Viking either.
True.
And I don't mind.
He's happily drooling.
As you all wake, you see around you the morning. You're hungry for breakfast, but if you wish to simplify it, because last time it took a while, you can all just eat a day's rations as you prepare for the day to come.
First I wish to.
You will gain the full benefits of a long rest.
I wish to check everyone's bandages, change them out, and all that. Also, I am going to go and order a proper breakfast.
Okay.
AJ,
Yeah,
is it possible to say that Angela actually bandaged herself?
Sure.
Okay.
for some reason, it seems like I don't actually have any rations.
Funky.
If you have, depending on the equipment bag you have, you might actually not.
Yeah.
I have 4 things: a staff, lyre, traveler's clothes, and a spellcasting focus.
Okay, you haven't looked at your character's equipment then.
I haven't.
Or as a druid, you don't get that. I don't know.
Yeah,
Let me
that might
double.
just be an Outlander thing.
That is probably an
No.
Outlander thing.
No, it's not. It's definitely not. You should have equipment. I'm gonna double check for Druid, but you should have equipment.
Good. So
Okay.
I'm checking bandages first.
Yeah, you should have an
Enodia's and-
You
explorer.
should have an explorer's pack.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I don't
Yeah,
know where
I
that
have
went.
that.
Thanks.
So I am checking Enodia's bandages and whatnot, and then moving on to anybody else who may have been injured, and then I'm going to get breakfast.
Unless you can heal mental wounds and serious burns from your patron.
I don't think
Yeah,
I could do mental wounds. Sorry.
AJ, if you don't mind, when like Cecilia and all of them have woken up or whatever, I want to say that Angela's sort of already gone.
Okay.
She woke up early to run off and do her errands, whatever they are.
Errands, you say?